bad luck. That's not bad luck. You had bad decision making.
You decided yourself.
You decided to luck. You put yourself in a situation where it could not go on my, like, it's not favorable. You put yourself in a situation where it's not favorable.
This week, our show is brought to you by our partner in crime, Organifi. Organifi is an organic superfood supplement line that makes quality, trusted nutrition convenient and accessible. Their most popular product, Green Juice, can supercharge your life, restore that glow, and help you feel decades younger in just 30 seconds per day without having to worry about shopping for ingredients, mixing and blending them, and then cleaning up afterwards. All ingredients are USDA organic, vegan-friendly, and made without GMO ingredients, gluten, or soy. Where else can you get superfoods like chlorella, moringa, spirulina, wheatgrass, ashwagandha, and turmeric, just to name a few? So make sure you guys check it out at www.organifi.com/success. That's ORGANIFI.com/success.
I wake up every single day. I am who I say I am. And I get what I get because I live in beast mode. Stop being gazelles. You're not average. You're not even good. You were born to be great.
What's going on, world? Welcome to another edition of the Secret to Success podcast. I'm your host, CJ, joined as always by the Bayesian sensation, Mr. Carl Wesley Phillips.
What's going on, y'all? What it do?
I got Douglas in the building. Sit down, Dougie. Sit down, Douglas, in the building.
Improved.
What's going on, Douglas?
Pissed.
Okay.
Pissed that you feel it necessary not to Zoom these podcasts.
Oh, nah.
But we got to fly in and do these podcasts in sub-zero weather,
beautiful
snow.
No, it's different. Yeah, this was a different. Yeah, this.
Pissed.
No. Like
I'm not supposed to be here.
I'm just saying.
That's
I'm
what Deborah
just
said.
being real. We're going to have to start putting this behind a paywall because we putting our lives at risk to get here.
Bruh, come on.
Bro, we drove here in I'm talking about,
Blizzard.
we the only car
Straight up
on the
blizzard.
street.
Going that way.
School's
When
canceled.
nobody going that way.
Bruh.
It's ignorance.
Just for y'all. So y'all better enjoy this and appreciate it because it was, we almost hit that cancel button on y'all.
No, for real. We didn't know. She was like, "Where the driveway?"
I couldn't even see the driveway. I just
Unbelievable.
floored it and hope I didn't hit a curb.
We could have easily just put record, Zoom, at the crib, roadcaster.
With your fireplace and your hot chocolate.
That's crazy.
What is it? Ecamm,
Yeah.
SD card in the back. Bro, it would have been
Except
easy.
see, it would have taken us the same amount of time to get started. They took the drive here.
Okay. Speaking of Dr. King.
All right.
I promise.
Karate Carl got jokes.
I'm just saying, Ma, this is the podcast.
Karate Carl got jokes.
Houdini said, with friends like these,
Oh, my
who
God.
needs enemies?
Oh, bro.
Friends. How many of us have that? Ones we can depend on.
Bringing up old stuff. Didn't the Bible say, forget those things which are behind?
Yeah. I
and
guess
pressing forward.
I guess that's a different breed of Christian
Oh,
that
bro.
does that.
We supposed to be pressing forward.
Have me run downstairs and preach that, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm tripping, man. I got a question.
Yeah.
Look, if one of the members on our squad lives in California, got a beautiful house in California
Talk about it.
with the swimming pool,
Talk
hot
about
tub, in the mountains.
Talk
the
about
sun.
it.
I'm talking about the sun is always there. Why?
Glistening, boom.
Why are we in Michigan
Why did we
right
pick
now?
Michigan?
Because he
Bruh.
from here. Because he was born and raised here. You know what I'm saying?
I'm confused right
he
now.
got the whole podcast on his back
Oh.
in Michigan.
Now
He
that
want
is a
home
fact.
court advantage.
I'm just saying, bruh.
So
Each of us got our own bedroom in the house, got our own bathroom in the house, and we out here in this foolishness.
do we have a podcast studio?
Yes, there's a podcast studio there too.
Hey,
We could make it.
I was gonna say, we add that on.
Make
I
it.
thought it was
So-
one already. They're all
Once
blacked
y'all
out.
clowns get it built, then you can feel the dreams. If you build it, they will come. Y'all ain't got it built.
Oh,
So
bruh. I'm about to call
yeah.
my team right now and tell them,
Head
out
what's
to
the pass?
Leave Chicago.
What's the passcode? E?
Leave
What's the
Chicago
address?
Oh,
and
bruh.
get to Sandalbrook.
Right now. Today.
2, Sandalbrook 2.
Oh, bruh. Yes, no, it is. It's cold. It's snowing. But this kind of like how we was back in the day, though. Remember back in the day?
Nostalgia back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
What
you
it
know what I'm
is.
saying?
Yeah, when we were eating bologna sandwiches
Oh, for
and
sure.
Frito-Lay.
Bruh. I'm talking
sour
about
cream and onions.
even on days like this, we never missed.
Oh.
Also
We'll be up there for real,
working.
really getting it in.
Yeah.
Like, and no, I'm talking about when nobody be up there, whole building dead. We'd be right up there, bro.
When I was a child,
Oh, bro.
I
See, that's
drove
what
in the snow
y'all
as a
problem.
child.
Y'all got too much
No
money.
question,
now.
absolutely.
You was hungry back
Oh,
then.
yeah, I was hungry.
I was hungry.
Shout out to the GOAT left.
Didn't have no driver's license.
You know what I'm saying? But I was driving like I had something. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
The
No
legend.
doubt.
This to humble y'all a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look at E drinking
Now I get your
essential water.
strategy.
A lot
Look
of
me.
bit.
I'm drinking Members Mark. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep it all the way. Yeah, I'm trying to keep
That
it all
might
the
not
way
even be
100.
water with C drinking.
Oh no, I promise you.
Straight
This came
plastic.
right out the
I don't know
tap.
what
Straight
that is.
plastic.
This came straight out the tap.
Sean, forgive me. I do generally use glass containers now for my water, but I'm in Michigan, so
Oh
I'm
yeah,
back to
you've
plastic.
been living in Cali too
Yeah,
long.
I'm sorry, Sean.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to go green.
Go green. Go white.
All right, how y'all feeling? Talk to me. What's going down?
Man, beautiful. It's another day that we alive, we together, man. I ain't got nothing to complain about. Just geeked, man.
Well, hey, fact that it's Black History Month is a blessing, but also, Black History Month, I get geeked because I know March coming right after. So we getting real
highlight of the
close.
year.
Yeah, we getting close to March Madness, and I'm excited, bro. I don't know. I don't know if it's the one and done. I don't know if it's the excitement
Different
of elimination.
intensity, yeah.
I don't know what it is. The Cinderella story. I don't know. Oh man, shout out, man. This was a couple weeks ago. I forgot to say something about it, but we were. I think it might have been maybe 2 weeks ago. But anyway, Coach Garland had called me, and he called me during a game. Like they had a away game, and I was like, "What's up? Everything?" We were doing something, so I couldn't answer. I hit him back like, "Coach, what's up? You on the road? Y'all got a away game? What you everything good?" He was like, "Yeah, I had to call you, and man, just tell you, me and Chief." He called Coach Chief. Me and Chief, we watched that voiceover 5 times, and I was like, "Oh, for real?" He was like, "Yeah, that was fire." And I of course, I'm gonna give C his credit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if C is going to reverse all the time like that.
Breaking news.
You know what I'm
C
saying?
finally gets credit.
You know what I'm saying? You know
being the GOAT.
You know what I'm saying? So I told him, the process of how everything happened, and we did what we needed to do. But he was like, "Yeah, we sent it to Magic. They sent it to all the alum." He was like, "Man, it was fire." So always good, man.
No, back to giving me my credit. You never
Right,
you
don't
just,
skip past that.
you just glanced over.
Okay, what is it exactly?
He said, "I'm gonna get his credit."
I did. I gave you your credit. You want me to be specific?
Oh no.
Each line that you wrote,
I'll tell you.
this your cadence. You know what I'm saying? I sometimes-
CJ, you are the greatest.
No. I think God is good though, because if he God didn't necessarily give him. I don't know. I'm sure he got it. He just whatever. Anyway, some kind of way. He'll do this part, and this part, and I get to do this part. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's
can't
like
take full
if God
credit.
gave you all of it, he
Can't
would
take
probably never
full
call me.
credit.
It wouldn't even be a podcast. I don't think.
Right.
No.
Yeah, it takes 4 to play. So, you know what I'm saying? So he's like, "I'm going to put y'all on the team, but I'm going to do it all, but I got the 3 of y'all just in case." So, yeah,
long as I earn my tickets and my field passes for the
No
next,
doubt.
you know what I'm saying,
No
few years
doubt.
for
you got it.
assisting in the dub. Noop C, what's going down?
Oh, man, just loving life, bro. Loving life. Got motivation right now. I promise you, I'm about to get that house in Florida somewhere, dog. This is motivation for me.
Amen.
Yeah, straight up, bro.
We need a house on every coast. For
Yeah,
sure.
every coast.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah. We need to be. We need to do a podcast on the yacht, just live from the yacht.
Oh, don't play.
Yeah.
I'm actually getting a boat this year. That's the goal.
I found out recently
A
that you
boat?
could
He just got too much money. His
Oh,
taxes
it's-
killing him. Look at
Oh
him.
no,
He like, I got
just gotta spend money.
his taxes. Oh, he said Ozark.
Hey, are you gonna do the whole license thing, or are you just gonna hire somebody to write
No.
that down?
I'm about to try to get a license.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Listen, now look, we need to have an intervention.
No, I'm not saying we're gonna have somebody else in there.
Yeah.
But I figure in case something happens, somebody else need to be able to whip that boy. So they told me it only take about, I think maybe a few months.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe, yeah. So I'm gonna get the license so that way we can go out whenever. Like it ain't, you know what I'm saying? But no, bro. I'm like,
with you, bro.
Yeah, let's get it, Maul. What if we did that'd be fire. Yeah, podcast on the yacht.
I'm telling you, Dan, the podcast from the jet. Let's just go ahead and just.
I'm going to have to crack open them beers we got over there. We doing all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a yacht. I'm not trying to pile with y'all.
Let's just live, dog. Let's live.
He brought the entire pot. He was nice enough to bring us beer.
Beer water.
He came in trying to set us up. I was like, hey everybody get a water.
You get a water.
No,
you
he did give me the heads up. Carl, you the most Christian one, so I don't know that you want to be the one to start. Let Maul start.
Let Maul see if something in there.
Maul took a sip. It was not. We confirmed it was not water.
Okay. I thought it was double hydrated. Double hydration.
But to your defense, nothing on there. I'm talking about it. Don't say how many calories.
Yeah.
It don't say nothing.
Yeah.
No, it was one of those celebration ones, like from you know what I'm saying, from a championship.
You feel me?
Yeah.
A lot of investment apps make it easy to start trading, but just because it's easy to do doesn't mean that you know what you're doing. Wealthfront makes it easy to invest and easy to grow your savings with a diversified portfolio that balances your other riskier bets. You can start investing in no time with Wealthfront's classic portfolio or make it your own with things that you care about like socially responsible funds, technology, crypto trust, or hundreds of other investments. Wealthfront was designed by financial experts to help you turn your good ideas into great investments without the hassle of doing everything yourself. Don't want to spend hundreds of hours trying to lower your tax bill? They help you do that. Not sure how to rebalance your portfolio or what rebalancing is? They do it for you automatically. Wealthfront is trusted with over $28 billion in assets. You heard me correctly, $28 billion in assets, helping nearly 500,000 people build their wealth. And the best part is their product is so simple yet powerful that it has 4.9 out of 5 stars in the Apple App Store. To start building your wealth and get your first $5,000 managed for free for life, go to wealthfront.com/success. That's wealthfront.com/success to start building your wealth. Go to wealthfront.com/success to get started today.
What was I gonna say? Gazelle of the week. We haven't done that in a while. I want to give out a Gazelle of the week. I want to give it out to two sets of people.
Two gazelles.
2 sets.
It's a pack of gazelles.
Both of them have to do with the airport. The first Gazelle of the week goes to all the people crowding around the boarding gate, and you in 72C.
I'm talking about,
bruh.
you.
I'm not. Now listen, this is. I know we've done some Rick Ross luxury talk on this podcast, and I don't want to be that. Yeah. And I'm not even just saying. Listen, I don't care if I'm with my kids. Sometimes we might be in coach, bro. What is the fascination with 75 people clogging up near the front, and then they call your zone?
You gotta,
bruh. Yo, listen, if you're one of those people, I need to have an intervention with you. Back your ace up. Don't nobody got time to. Okay, let me know if I'm by myself.
No.
Okay,
no, not
bro, it's ridiculous.
No,
I'm like, dog, and then
Didi
it's like they looking
day.
at you like,
yeah,
is this your? I'm like, bro,
So Didi, I don't know what Didi on now, but she loses her aggressiveness with those people.
Oh no,
You
yeah.
feel me? She loses her aggressiveness. So the other day we, same thing. We got on, we was there, and Didi was behind me. I'm like, what are you doing? And she got about 6-7 people in front of her. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, what are you doing?
And it's like you don't know if they trying to board, so it's like, am I cutting you in line or you just standing here?
So the lady asked Didi, she was like, excuse me. And Didi's like, what's up? Where are you seating? Where's your seat? So I guess it's like, whatever. And so Didi was like first class. Like Didi showed her, first class. And Didi was like, yo, was she on some? I was like, don't say that, Didi. It might not be that. They just got a fascination. Yeah, they got a fascination
I'm saying,
with.
but like,
I'm like, we all can't go nowhere till everybody get on.
No. I'm feeling that, but I'm saying, like, so you got 100 people standing in front of the gate,
right there.
I stand in the back because I'm like, I'm not trying to be around y'all. It's COVID. I'm like, I'm in the back just chilling. They call disabled or needing extra help.
Yeah. Military. I'm in San Diego. Military strong.
Chilling.
Yeah.
Boom, here come the first class call.
Yeah.
Boom, you walking. You like, hey, all right. I'm not trying to cut in front of nobody, but I see y'all standing here, but you're not moving.
Yeah.
So what do you like? So now I'm like, excuse me, and then I'm like, oh, sometimes the line just moving slow, so maybe you wasn't. I'm like, bro, just back up to your gate call.
But you know what? We got to have a third Gazelle then.
All right, okay, I got another one.
I'm already with you.
I got the third Gazelle because whoever making the announcement,
they
got to do a bet. Like I'm telling you, it make a difference.
Oh yeah, no, back away from the board.
It make a difference. I've heard
Detroit.
Detroit. Oh yeah, she not playing.
You need a sister.
Yeah, she gonna let you know.
There's a couple of them in
If
Detroit.
this is not your game,
right.
If I have not called you, you better not come up there and try to scan that joint. We're not boarding 75.
I'm calling you out. So I like it when they go rows 1 through 4.
Right.
Come up.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
because sometimes my man barely got the diamond dad. You know what I'm saying? Like silver medallion. He just finally got the silver medallion and he's ready to get up. I'm like, bro, we still got this.
Right.
We got this. We got that.
So then I got a fourth Gazelle.
Okay, it's a good fourth one. It wasn't the third one.
Because he still got 2, right?
I got one more.
Right.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
By those same people getting on the plane, the ones that when the plane land, they be in the back of the plane and they just shoot up to the run. And you can't even get your bag out. And you just like, bro, we can't even get off the plane yet. And you just bumping me.
And I know you don't have a connector.
Right.
Because we in a little small town.
Bro.
So come on. It's got to be the same people.
Let me tell you something.
It's the
That
same
girl
people.
tried that with Candace about maybe like a week or two ago. No, it's a couple, maybe about a month ago now. Oh, Candace shut her down.
She was one. Well, they didn't know Candace was one of Detroit girls.
Yeah, they didn't know. I promise you, she
She looked pretty and cute.
No, they didn't know.
I'm like, bro, it's an order.
Bro,
it's like,
I promise you,
like,
bro.
like even if somebody going slow who in front of me,
I
it's
promise
like
you,
even
bro.
if you just, I sit there and chill until you go get your stuff. Even if I probably could have snuck past you, I'm like, no, I'm gonna just let you do your thing. 100%. Another Gazelle. The other Gazelle I hate is those of y'all who think you gotta stand at the luggage thing and make a force field around the luggage 2 feet from it. Everybody just back up till you see your bag.
Yeah.
Like, brother, like I'm leaving Grand Rapids. I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little petty. I'm talking about hacked, bro. Not bad.
Breaking news.
Not bad.
Breaking news.
That wasn't bad.
That wasn't bad.
I'm just saying.
Breaking news.
Well done.
No.
Who put me over here?
Hey, a blind squirrel finds a nut every now and then.
Every now and then.
Quick with it, dog.
No. So we was in I landed in Grand Rapids. It was, that Atlanta to Grand Rapids flight full. I'm talking about like it's packed
every day.
And bro, I'm talking about like no space. Like I see my bag come off. I'm like, bro, it's no, like literally not even a.
You can't even.
So I went to a spot. My man standing on the thing, on the belt. Your bag ain't no. I said, excuse me. My man had his headphones on. Here come my bag. So I'm like, I need a little space. I was like, excuse me. My man had his headphones on. I tapped my man. He looked at me like this. I gave him that. Grabbed my bag, dog, and swung that mug like almost in out.
Yeah.
It was a little like I was like, he was right here. I was like, here came my bag. My bag was coming this way. I tried to get in. I just gave him like a little like, and then I grabbed my bag and like kind of brushed him with it. Like, man,
She about to go to jail.
Oh, bro.
I'm about to get
I'm
seat
just
from
like,
the
bro,
the county jail.
I'm just like, bro, what are you doing? Like, dog, like, is it okay? And this, like I said, I'm not even
We
trying
never
to be
had these problems in the Sonata. When we was
No,
in
we
the
didn't.
Sonata.
Yeah, no, not when we was driving
In
cross
the
country. We
Sonata.
didn't have to worry about that. No. Oh,
We had
bro.
the Sonata.
Oh,
we had
bruh.
that was mid-size for
Oh,
us. We could
bruh.
afford the mid-size boy.
For 15 hours uphill,
bruh.
one way.
One way.
Oh yeah, no.
Veggie wood sausage.
Yeah, for $1,500 a month.
But CJ refused to eat.
1,500.
I almost died up there on that mountain. That was the closest I ever been to God. Bro, they had this food, dog.
Next podcast.
I told you I was so hungry, dog. It was terrible. But yeah, no, I'm just saying, back up. So listen, if you one of them people, this is an intervention. Listen, I love you. You gotta back up, dog. You gotta back up. What we got going on?
Turning you up
What's
a little
up?
bit.
Keep going. You
We
good.
want the people to hear you.
So can we all agree? Like, if you see somebody crowding, like,
See something, say
smack
something.
them in the back, smack them in the back of the
See
neck.
something, say something.
Don't be that person. Just don't be that.
Yeah.
Just back up, chill.
Yeah.
Like, we all gonna get there. We all gonna get our
on there.
bags. We gonna, and again, I don't know when my stuff coming. I'm just gonna stand back
Yeah.
10,
Yeah, it's all
15
coming.
feet
Everybody's
until I
stuff
see
coming.
my suitcase.
Yeah. Everybody's stuff coming.
Man, and
Sit your butt down. Don't race.
yeah, and then if you fifth one. I just
Oh,
want to call
another
out August. If you got a
We need to
standard,
stop flying.
Black-
This is too much of a problem.
if you got a standard black suitcase,
Oh, Samson.
tie
Oh,
something on it
tie
so you
something
know
on
it's
it.
yours.
Yeah,
so you ain't got
that's
to
a
pick
fact.
up
Oh,
every
yeah.
single bag.
And look
yeah.
through
You ever
it.
seen the person just every bag
Yeah,
that coat
look
like
through it.
This
fam.
COVID luggage is
COVID luggage.
I'm like,
Yeah.
fam, you just picked up 3 greens, 3 blacks, and a
Yeah,
blue to see.
yeah.
All, I'm like, you don't even know what color your
Yeah,
joint is.
yeah,
So
yeah, it's tough.
anyway,
It's tough.
See, that's why we just got to get our own jet, dog.
Yeah.
We ain't got to deal with that.
well, man, okay, well, you talking when we doing this? Let's get that on
so
the
far
board.
this podcast, we got to get
Yeah.
the yacht.
Yeah.
I heard
Yacht.
the studio. Let me not forget
Yeah.
the studio
Yeah.
and the private jet.
Bro,
All
you
right.
skipped one.
All right, what was it?
We said the
Florida.
the Florida, bro.
Oh, the Florida.
The
That's
Florida.
right.
We
That's
gotta,
right. That's right.
we gotta
That's right.
drive. We gotta be able to
Coastal.
park.
What's
we
the
gotta be
next
able
book,
to park
C?
the
Private
jet somewhere.
What's
Yeah,
the next
nigga.
book? All my friends.
Oh, you don't give it away yet. Don't give it away yet. Don't give it away yet. Yes.
Next
no.
book, y'all.
Next book. All right.
Hey,
so-
Carl.
Mm-hmm.
We one property away.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. Always. Always. That's the mantra.
100%.
A special shout out to our longtime sponsor, HelloFresh. With HelloFresh, you get farm fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. Skip trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. And that's why it's America's #1 meal kit. The new year is a great time to focus on what's most important to you, whether it's saving money by eating out less, learning to cook, or prioritizing your wellness. HelloFresh is here to help with endless options to make cooking at home simple and enjoyable. HelloFresh is 30% cheaper than shopping at your local grocery store. Plus, you can be safer in these unprecedented times and skip those crowded checkout lines. According to the Zagat Dining Survey, HelloFresh is 72% cheaper than a restaurant meal of the same quality, and that's more money to put toward those other 2022 goals of yours. If you're looking to eat healthier this year, it has never been easier. There's the low-cal, carb-smart, vegetarian, and pescatarian options every single week, and no matter what you choose, every single recipe is packed with fresh produce sourced directly from farmers. HelloFresh offers 50 weekly recipes featuring a range of flavors, cuisines, and ingredients so you'll never get bored. Try something new every single week. And like I said, it does include veggie, calorie smart, family friendly, and gourmet options. And there are more extras than ever before. HelloFresh's selection of delicious add-ons is getting bigger and better every single week, featuring quick breakfasts and lunches, protein, savory sides, and crave-worthy desserts. Go to HelloFresh.com/success16 and use the promo code success16 for up to 16 free meals. And get this, we're still in the holiday spirit and 3 free gifts. Again, HelloFresh.com/success16, success16. Use the same promo code success16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts.
Got a few things. Well, actually, let me see. What do you? There's so many ways to go, but I figured maybe we'll go with this one because I told y'all last week, I was watching Man in the Arena. Y'all heard of that? I was
I've not
watching it
seen
on
it,
the
but
plane.
I saw the quarterback Tom Brady was featured on there.
Yeah, so like kind of like The Last Dance, Jordan.
Okay. Oh, so it's his.
Yeah, it's like
What's his?
Yeah, it's Tom
Oh,
Brady's.
wow.
Yeah,
Got it.
he's like
Oh, wow.
I'm direct. I don't know if he direct. You know,
Yeah, but I
he's,
know what you're saying.
he's in it and
Yeah, yeah.
narrating like his whole career. And you know, of course, everybody knows the story. I'm not have to recap the whole story, but 6th round draft pick, I guess.
Yeah, out of Michigan.
Yeah, we don't need to know what school he went to.
Right.
That's not important to the equation at all.
We're good on that.
You know what I'm saying? Them scrubs. But anyway, 6th round draft pick, obviously the winningest quarterback of all times. And I was watching it and I was like, wow, just, kind of, again, stuff that you know, but you watching it in
Good as The Last Dance?
Huh? It's called Man in the Arena.
I'm saying, is it good as his?
So let me say this. I only watched it on the plane,
Okay,
and I
I got
found
you.
it like the last 45 minutes of the
Okay,
flight.
got
So I
you.
watched like 45 minutes of one episode. It was really good though.
Yeah.
And it was the episode that I was watching. It was crazy because, if y'all remember what happened, Bledsoe was the man,
Yep.
right? The starting quarterback was the man, and
He never came back
so listen.
after that.
He did, but
Bledsoe?
not.
But it wasn't the same.
Right,
He went to
I'm saying.
Cowboys or somebody.
But look, he can't. He was like, so imagine you starting quarterback, and you get hurt, and then this young kid, 6th-round draft pick, who they hoping could just keep the boat afloat
Just
while
for a
you
couple-
out,
right?
comes in balling.
Yeah.
But it was crazy, like, and I didn't remember like how it actually went, and they got Bledsoe on there talking too, and Tom, and Bledsoe was like, yeah, I just figured, once you come back from your injury, I'm like, we had one of the best teams, I'm the best quarterback, I'm ready to get my spot back, and Belichick made the decision to go with Brady, and even the players was on there like, bro, we was tripping like, okay, little man having a good couple games, but like,
no doubt.
yo, this our guy. And they end up putting him in, and, Brady obviously did his thing and took him, to the playoffs, and they were in, I think, the divisional round or something like that. Brady got hurt. Bledsoe came in, it was an AFC Championship. Bledsoe came in balling. I'm talking about 4 touchdown passes. Took him to the Super Bowl. So then going into the Super Bowl, they like, Brady back healthy. Bledsoe just threw 4 TD, and he been the man all year. And long story short, I think we know what happened. Belichick went with Brady. Brady won the Super Bowl, and Bledsoe was on there, bro. He said he went to he went skiing the next day, like took his family and went skiing, bro. So he got on the ski lift the day after winning the Super Bowl and just cried like a baby. Like, can you imagine? You know what I'm saying? And I was thinking about it from a couple perspectives, which I wanted to talk to y'all about. One, from the perspective of a Bledsoe, right? Like, having to take that step back, humble yourself in certain areas. And then also from a decision-making standpoint of Belichick.
Yeah.
We talked a lot about loyalty, right? And like that kind of thing. And that's what kind of like made me tie the two together. We talked about, if somebody loyal, how do you tell them? Like, imagine your guy who been loyal the whole time go down. That's like equivalent to like, Maul catching COVID and being down for a couple weeks on the pod, and I got somebody else in here, and then they killing it on the pod, and then Maul come back like, yo, I'm off COVID.
But
dog,
they
I'm
making
good.
real estate realer.
Oh, bro. Hey, I see y'all. I see
They
y'all
making
in
real
Florida,
estate
bro.
realer.
You know what
I
I'm
see
saying?
y'all in Florida.
Ball like ain't no tears over here.
This free podcast.
Hey,
Was brought to you by.
Oh, my God.
for a lot of them.
Oh, boy, y'all be
love-
seeing me. Oh,
I love
coconuts.
Ball would be surfing crying.
Yeah.
Bruh.
But so I guess either perspective, y'all could take it from either perspective, but decision making, and do you think you could do that to somebody who got you to that level? And then also, if you Bledsoe, how do you think you would have handled that situation? And I'm just talking about it from a perspective of like realizing, dog, I'm not the one for the job. And I think the reason it makes it tough is because I remember White Men Can't Jump. Woody told Wesley, he said, he was talking about black men. He was like, a black man rather look good and lose than look bad and win. Nah, we talking about just humans. You ain't gotta be no black man, but like, I'll let you take it away. But you know what I'm saying? What how you feel about that?
So can I just go on my own perspective?
Well, you
You
usually
gave me
do
3.
anyway.
Yeah, so
I mean,
Right.
so go with the 4th.
yeah, you
You
feel
know what I'm
me?
saying?
Bruh, I think some of the things that we do in life, they can be like, we can have some like weird little things that we do that could be a blessing, but it could also be a curse. You know what I'm saying? And I think when I think about the whole situation, bruh, decision making, man, I never really paid attention to it before, bruh. But decision making, man, it is, bruh, it seems so simple. Like you wake up in the morning, you get dressed, you leave the house at a certain time, you do these activities, you say this, you say that. But bruh, I'm looking like, the decisions we make, bruh, literally define your life. The decisions you make, you know, on a good, like we made a decision. We made a decision in the snow that we still gonna come up here and do this because somewhere in our mind, this is important to the work that we do. Like, I don't know the connection, but it's like some kind of way we say, hey, even though the podcast is free, you know, people must need it, and so we got it, whatever. And so, bro, when I think about just the whole situation, I'm like, for those of you who are listening, C always say, keep it practical. Man, bump emotions, bump how you feeling, bump all of that. Like, whatever it is you're trying to do in life, you literally have to ask yourself, is this decision going to be in my best interest? Like, and I even though you might think Belichick is out of his mind, I gotta think somewhere in his mind where he wasn't on, hey, this is good or that's good, or I like this or I like that. Like, yo, in his brain, he was like, well, we trying to win a Super Bowl. Which one of these individuals, and bruh, do you know how hard it is to make a decision just in general? When you got to pick between being loyal and somebody good. Now you got two quarterbacks that are both good quarterbacks. Takes me back, hate to keep going back to Dubai, but when I think about Dubai, Dubai is the best of the best. When I think about, you know, that y'all said, C said, I was in Dubai, so I didn't get to watch the game, but y'all was like, whatever those playoff games were, y'all was like, yo, this is some of the best playoff games ever. Bruh, you got decisions, though. Like, you making certain decisions. So I think there was a point where one of the guys could have got an interception and changed the whole course of the game. So you made a decision, like, and it happened so fast. Like, you see the ball coming, and you decide to go left, go right. You decide, like, if your arms going, you know what I'm saying? Like, if your hands going this or your hand. So it's stuff going through your brain that's making you not do or making you do. Like, bro, some people, it just seem like the ball just come to them every time. And they, boom, touchdown. Other people is like fumbling it or, I seen players, the ball, like my man, quarterback could throw it right at you. In some kind of way, it went through both your hands. Like, that was an easy. And so for me, I'm just like, wow, bro, the importance of decisions. And Belichick did something that I wasn't able to do 3 or 4 years ago, and that is, and we're trying to just be practical, that is the removal of feelings, of my feelings, of how I think somebody else gonna feel, of, you know, rejection, you know, I'm not gonna be affirmed. I'm telling you, you don't get it as a human, but you're sitting there and all those things are going through your mind. And so if those things are going through your mind, see, what happens is this is why you can't catch the ball, or this is why you can't get the turnover, or this is why you should have caught it and got a touchdown, but you running and catching, or you catching and thinking if my man gonna hit you, and you thinking about all of those things. So it really disrupts the purity of the move you're gonna make, if that makes sense. Because you got so much going on. And I'm looking at Belichick as, we dog my man out. He don't got no emotions. He did whatever they say about Belichick. He all of this stuff. But see, the reason why I think when you look at a man's face like that, they look like that because they're making a decision based on facts. And he said, I got 2 great quarterbacks. But if I break this thing down, which one of them, and I'm thinking, man, I'm not coach, but I'm thinking Bledsoe got hurt, Bledsoe back, but Bledsoe a little older. He got injured. My man came through. He a little younger. No, he's not prone to injury. I don't know. But I just say, for me, and I got something else later, but that's what hit me was, man, this dude made a decision that was in the best interest of the franchise, the organization. He knew it was going, man, see, how many of us can make a decision that the players are going to look at you like you. Right. Yeah, do you understand? Do you understand as a leader how critical it is to have synergy? And you're going to be intentional and deliberate about destroying all synergy, all credibility. You the coach, bruh. I'm mad at you. Now dudes talking in the locker room. They talking afterwards. They not giving you 100% because they like, yo, coach, this on, bro, I've seen it, Maul. I've seen it in football, basketball, college, pros. I've heard other coaches talking about the head coach. Like, yo, bruh, why is he doing that? Why would he do that? And so there's I'm not saying division, but there's some type of like gap between you and the whatever. And bruh, that will destroy everything. And for him to go, I don't care what they think, I don't care what they say. I have the best interest of everybody, even though everybody don't know I got their best interest. I got the best interest of this team, bruh. That's huge, bro, to be able to make a decision like that despite how people think or, you know, despite how people are going to respond. And, hey, let's be real. If it didn't work, that would have been, he might have got in trouble if it didn't work, you know?
If you dream it, you can do it, right? If only self-fulfilling prophecies work for hiring your team. When you partner with Indeed, building the right team is that simple. If you're hiring, you need Indeed, because Indeed is the hiring partner where you can attract, interview, and hire all in one place. And Indeed is the only job site where you're guaranteed to find quality applications that meet your must-have requirements, or else you don't pay. Instead of spending hours on multiple job sites hoping to find candidates with the right skills, you need one powerful hiring partner that can help you do it all. Indeed partners with you on every step of the hiring process. Find great talent through time-saving tools like Indeed Instant Match, assessments, and virtual interviews. With Instant Match, as soon as you sponsor a post, you get a short list of quality candidates with resumes on Indeed that match your job description, and you can invite them to apply right away. Plus, you only pay for quality applications that meet your must-have requirements. We're in a time where everyone is looking for good help, and Indeed makes it easy to hire not just great talent, but the right talent. And you don't have to take my word for it. According to ComScore, Indeed is the #1 job site worldwide. You can trust the industry leader. Indeed knows that finding the right skills makes all the difference, and that's why you only pay for applications from quality candidates that meet your must-have requirements. You can trust Indeed as a hiring partner because they want the same thing you do, for you to find quality candidates. Start hiring right now with a $75 sponsored job credit to upgrade your job post at Indeed.com/success. Offer valid through March 31st. Again, go to Indeed.com/success to claim your $75 credit before March 31st. Indeed.com/success. Terms and conditions apply. Need to hire? You need Indeed.
I guess and I want to know, like, if it's practical for people to make a decision like that in their daily lives.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Like
is.
what does that look like in terms of like practicality of your daily life making that decision?
I think most people take the safe. They make the safe decision. I think most people would have, like Belichick. I think most people would have been like, "Well, this is the most familiar decision. Bledsoe is safe. I know what I got with him." And I think that's how most people just think about people in their daily life. If you just go to the whole 9-to-5 concept, you know, most people work their job for 30 years. That's the safe decision. I know what I got here. Even though it's not enough, I know it's enough to take care of me to the next paycheck. So that's the safe decision. How many people are going to actually step out to the unknown? Literally step out their comfort zone and be like, I don't know. I don't know if this business is going to work. I don't know. Yeah, we got this podcast material. I don't know if people are going to listen to it. How many people are willing to actually step out there? I mean, if you just think about what all of us at this table doing or have done, we've done the Belichick way. Yeah. We stepped out there in the unknown and we put a 6th round. I didn't know real estate was going to work. I didn't know daycare. I ain't never had no daycare business. I didn't know it was going to work. That was my Tom Brady. I didn't know. Like literally 6th round draft pick, I didn't have a clue that it was going to work. But now all of a sudden, boom, I got 6 championship rings or whatever from stepping out there, making that decision.
Yeah, but I think, again, Maul, when I look at you and what you've done, just to be able to help people, you have 2 ways to make a decision. And most of us are not making our decisions. We're not making our decisions. We're not making the decisions that's best for the team. And I believe, Maul, that the purity and the motivation is what I'm trying to say. Might take me to the end of it so I can really get it out of my brain. But I'm trying to say that the purity in which you make decisions, the motive behind how you make decisions are really going to determine the outcome. We think it's the decision, but it's not. So you didn't do real estate, Ma. That's not what you were doing.
Yeah, you were doing.
You were
family.
doing your family.
That's what you was
doing. You was doing Camille.
Yeah.
I got to make sure Camille's straight. I got to make sure my girl's straight. Tom Brady has been doing. Y'all gonna pay for picking me up on this.
$199.
Y'all gonna pay. And I'm going to prove to Kraft that this is the best decision that he's ever made. So when you look at the motives, bruh, he went past 4. How do you go past 4 rings? And then you go to 5 and you still get motivated to do 6.
And then go to
and you
another
get motivated
team.
to get, you know what I'm saying? Go
Do it
another
again.
team, get another one. That's his motive. And what I'm trying to tell y'all is most of you are not successful. You're not on the level you could be on because your motive when you make a decision is impure. Yeah. And you're not a bad human, but you are distracted. It's what I said. You've seen some of the greatest wide receivers miss a very important catch that they could turn and win a touchdown. Why? Because your motives aren't pure. You concentrating on getting hit. That's not what you should be focusing on. You should be focusing on catching the ball. And then once you catch the ball, whatever has to happen after that, it happens after that. And so when I look at a Jerry Rice, bro, you look at Jerry Rice, he's never like done no bombs or nothing. Like he don't really catch 50-yard bombs. But what you'll do is see him run a 5 in-out route, a 7 slant. But you'll see him go catch the ball. Mm-hmm. And then after he catch the ball, anything can happen after that. You feel what I'm saying? My man went to HBCU. Yep. So he like worse than Tom Brady in terms of, you know, yeah, you know what I'm saying? He didn't come from no big program. But I'm looking at people who operate at a very high level and their decision-making is pure. When I look at other people, it's like, yup, you just made a decision off of fear. Mm-hmm. That wasn't even what you thought it was. Like, you thought like something was about to happen, bad or whatever, and so you start saying, okay, I'm going to do this, and that. You didn't even make a decision that was best for your family. Yeah. You didn't make a decision that was best for your wife, for your kids. That's not the kind of decision you made. You made the type of decision that told you, this is about to happen. That's about to happen, so I'm about to make a decision. So I want to figure out what that is, see, because I don't know if that's a decision. It is, but you see what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Maybe that's a reaction. Mm-hmm. Maybe that's a reaction. That's not intentional and deliberate. You understand what I'm saying?
A defense mechanism.
All of that. And so I want y'all to really pay attention to, am I trying to, even you got to be even careful on the, I'm going to prove somebody wrong. Okay, if it's the right way to like maybe prove them right. I don't know, but I'm saying when your motives are when it's not Camille, my daughters, whatever, man, I just made a decision. I promise you, I don't even want to talk about this kind of stuff on the podcast because I don't want people to think I'm whatever. But I had a gig in Miami that was $100K. And between LaShawn and I didn't do it, right? So I got a goal every month. And when you make $100,000 in Miami, my goal gonna happen for the month. Let me just say, it's a lot easier to reach my financial goal, Mar. We talked about, when I had an opportunity to do something else, I was like, I'm gonna need this much a month because this is what I'm making, right? And that was gonna put me, a sweep for the month. And I was like, I can't do it. And so of course, people was asking me, I'm close to, like, what's the problem? Why can't you do it? And I was like, there's something in the contract with COVID going on and other stuff that it binds me to this 100. So if I cannot make it, I'm gonna be penalized. I'm gonna have to pay this 100. You feel me? Wow. Everybody was like, what's the probability of you not? And I was like, that's not how I make decisions on the probability if I'm gonna make it or not. That's not how I make decisions. The way y'all writing this contract is it benefits you. You have an advantage. I don't have an advantage, or it's not mutual. So it's not, if you can't come, but it's not negligence, but it's COVID, it's the plane, had a mouth, whatever. Then you're going to get out of it. And I know this to be true. So I was like, I can't do it. So I was teasing LaShawna. I was like, LaShawna, you the one made me see this in the contract. You messed up my money for the month. And so I was like, here's what I want you to do. I'm going to need you to pray about it and get it, whatever. I'm not lying to you. I end up getting something that I did when I was in Dubai. I got another opportunity when I was in Dubai. And then I got a virtual hookup that equaled what that thing was that I lost. But I'm saying, I didn't make a decision on, I got to make this money. This is 100 bands. This don't come across every day. I don't know if I'm going to get another 100 band opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm kind of like at 75, but somebody's like, I'm willing to go over. You just got to sign this contract saying it's a guarantee. And I'm like, I'm not even God. I can't guarantee if I'm going to be alive or not. And if I end up dying, then my wife got to pay that money back because I didn't. And so for me, I made a decision that was best, that was on, as Maul always say, on the 5 pillars. Yeah. That's why you got to have the pillars. I made it based on the 5 pillars. And when I did give me the term litmus, how do you say it? Litmus test.
Yep.
It didn't come out pure. It came out grainy. Like, a lot of money, possibilities are there. You can add this to the bank, but based on your principles and your values and your belief system, it doesn't measure up. And it would be your luck. And people always say, man, I got bad luck. No, you don't. You got bad motives. You got bad intentions. You don't got bad luck. Because if I would have said yes.
Or you got shifted priorities. Because it don't have to be bad. Your priorities just not where they need to be, and now it's sending you somewhere else.
And so you know what's going to happen. Of course, that gig, because that possibility is there, is going to be where I don't make it. You feel me?
And something going to come up.
Something going to come up, and I'm not going to make it. And then I'm going to be like, oh, I got bad luck is what I'm trying to say. You don't have bad luck. That's not bad luck. You had bad decision making.
You decided yourself into
decided to luck. You put yourself in a situation where it could not go on my, like, it's not favorable. You put yourself in a situation where it's not favorable. Whereas if I get a gig for 150 and it's like, well, if you can't make it, we both gonna take the responsibility. Don't worry about it. But if you can make it, we can. You feel what I'm saying? And so I was just saying, Maul, I need you to hear this because I just want to say thank you as I'm training people, as I'm around you. And this is why you got to be around different, got to be around the right people. I've got a young lady now who killing the game, and I'm training her, I'm coaching her, and I was saying, when you make a decision, it has to be on your 5 pillars. Like you gotta, if it don't fit the 5 pillars. So what I'm finding on Maul is a lot of the clients that I'm working with who are doing very well in the world, they don't have their pillars. So they don't have an anchor. So I'm like, yo, before I can even help you, you telling me to help you with what? Like you don't have no anchor.
What we doing?
I don't know what are we? Is we making money? Are we trying to be a good human? Like, is it character we on? Because that's what would make the difference. So again, C always says practicality. So I'm just gonna say, how do I become a good decision maker? Take the opportunity or the situation or the challenge, measure it to your faith principles or your goals or your value state, whatever it is. And if it's anything that's like red light, green light, you know what I'm saying? Red light. If it's red light and it ain't green light, don't try to talk yourself into make. You seen people more with real estate. They'll go to a crib. There's something wrong with the crib, but it look nice.
80% room on.
And they trying to, like, I'm going to go get the house anyway. And then you go get the house and it's a foundational crack. And then you got to fix the foundation. That's the most important. You like, my luck is bad. It's not.
It's not.
You made a decision that was not congruent with how you choose homes.
And when you making decisions too, Eve, I could just add a little bit to it, man, because we practical steps. When you making a decision, and I've noticed this, and I'm seeing it now the older I get. Like people just be always looking at Jamal today. Like, man, bro, you just, man, you doing it, man. You doing this, you doing that. And I always got to let them know. Like, man, I give no credit to this Jamal. Like, I'm so serious. Like, this Jamal, the former Jamal that you guys see in front of you, is making decisions for the 50-year-old Jamal. And you're not going to see what this Jamal is doing today. You're not going to see the fruits of it until 10 years from now. But everything you see today is because of who Jamal was in the past. So, therefore, when you make decisions, right, he said you got to make good decisions. You have to look at the decisions that you're making today for the person that you're going to become tomorrow. You got to, like, every decision you make today is setting you up for several years down the road. None of us at this table got to this table yesterday. If you just think about it, every decision we made back in the day was like future decisions. And I think a lot of people miss that. See, they miss that future decision making. They make decisions today. So you might be good at making decisions, right? But you're only making this decision for what's going to affect you today.
Right now.
But if you look at, like, sometimes we be sitting up talking, like me and C might talk. We talking about decisions today that's going to affect us 10 years from now. Think about it. Everything we even be saying, talking about this house in Florida. That's a decision because I'm thinking I'm like, look, all right, cool. Yep. I don't like this snow today. I don't. Boom. Am I going to be able to deal with this in 10 years from now, 5 years from now? You know what I'm saying? So now I'm setting myself up so that I don't have to be in this position for the rest of my life. What decisions are you making today that's going to set you up so you're not in this position? And I think people miss that and they walk away from making that decision because they like, oh, they can't see down the road. They only looking at right now. They can't see how getting a trust or will is man, I'm living. I'm not about to die. What this got to do with me right now? Why am I gonna spend that money right now? And I gotta spend money and pay for it. So you can't see though that this decision, the reason why you're getting this trust or this will, is not for you. It's not for you right now. It's for your family, maybe 50 years from now. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, he always talk about I got 50 good years left. You know what I'm saying? He's making a decision and paying money on that decision today that ain't even gonna happen for another 50 years. People can't do that. People can't see past today. They can't see past the little money in their bank account right now or the money that they making right now. And that's why people don't make future decisions. So remember, you got two types of decisions. You got that current decision, the one that affects you right now, immediately. And then you got that future decision, the one that's going to change your life. So that 10 years from now, you're not in the same position, still talking the same stuff. And you look at people, they be in the same position. Bruh, 10 years, 5 years, what are you up to? Same thing you was up to 5 years ago because you have not made the decisions. And that's what Belichick did. Belichick said, I'm not just going to make a today decision. I'm going to make a future decision. And he saw something in Tom Brady. He said, yep.
Franchise.
Yep. He said, yep. Out of Breeze, not Breeze, but Bledsoe. He was like, yep, we might win this. We could win this year.
Yeah, we might win this year.
We might win this year. But he was like, but if I make this future decision,
that's good.
we can win 10. We can be back in the Super Bowl 10 more times. And I think that's what people are missing. So when you're making decisions out there, don't think about just the right now. And I think that's why I love real estate because real estate is
eating the land, air, and sea right now.
Right now.
He ate a
land, air, and sea.
Right today.
Like this
Not thinking.
With the fries.
Real estate is a future decision.
With the fries.
Real estate,
everything about real estate
is a future decision, bruh. You might not even have the property finished for 6 months. People can't see. That's why I think I've been in real estate so long. That's why I keep going. Even with this development that we're doing, it's a future. Everything we're doing today is for a structure. For everything we're doing today is for a structure that ain't even gonna come about probably in the next year to 2 years. How many people got that kind of dedication and that kind of commitment?
I got a simple question for y'all, and just answer. This ain't even scripted. How much time do you say? You said the word. How much time would y'all say a part of your day do you spend just thinking? If you were just throw a number out, a percentage, 10%, 40%, what? I just want serious, just honesty. What do y'all think?
Thinking. If you're not thinking, what else you doing?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. In your day.
Yeah, no,
what would you say? How much time you're saying? 70%.
At least I was gonna say 75.
I was gonna say 50 to 70.
I was gonna say 75.
So again, man, I want everybody to hear what they just said. The majority of their day is thinking. Ma, I'm not in a position to think if I'm ripping and running all day, every day. You see what I'm saying? I tell people, I did a stint of coaching. I ain't doing it right now. But I tell people the first thing I want to do is find 30 minutes that you can stop and think.
Yeah.
Just find 30 minutes in your day. I know you got a lot going on as kids and all that on your commute. Just find 30 minutes that you can stop and think. Because what's happening is we doing the reaction all day, every day. It's just reacting. You can't prepare for the future when you're reacting to what's happening now. So I'm saying, step number one, if you don't hear nothing else, find 30 minutes. Find an hour. I don't care. Let's go simple. Find 10 minutes.
To think about what?
To think about what you're doing today and how it can affect you. Let's just start a year from now. Just to think. I know there's a lot in my life I'm not happy about right now. I'm not focusing on that, though. What can I do right now? So 10 minutes a day, when you're brushing your teeth, doggone it, don't talk to nobody. Don't play no music. Just stop and think. Envision what your life could be a year from now, practically. If I did not have the limitations, if I didn't have to work, what would I be doing? And I'm telling you, just starting to think about that thing, just starting to put your energy on that, all of a sudden, I cannot make this up. Your body start to adjust. The world start to adjust. Somebody said, Ben said on the ground crew call, the world will throw you a Hail Mary. But you got to be in the position to get it. You know what I'm saying? You talk about luck just now. It's not luck. I've been thinking this way for such a long time that when I see it, I see it. Bad luck is what you're thinking about. Yeah. Bad luck is what you're preparing for. Yeah. But no, I see it. This is what I've been looking for the whole time. So when I see it coming, I'm ready. So I'm challenging you. 10 minutes. Let's start with 10, but I want you to increase that because the more time you spend working, bro, he used to say, if you're working, you're not going to get paid. Bottom line.
Not in the capitalism.
Moose said, your boss ain't going to pay you enough to live in the same neighborhood as he does.
Right.
Point blank.
Except E.
Except me. Point blank. Because I do live down the street from E. Hey, I ain't get to Cali yet, so keep working, E.
Oh, it's coming.
Keep working.
Oh, yeah.
But
Also,
he
the only employer that try to get his employees to live next door.
No doubt.
He out there, California, multi-million-dollar houses. And hey man, why don't you
this one for sale, Carl. He called me like, yo, it's one down here for sale.
Hey,
but
I
just want people to stop
like,
and think, man. Find time in your day. Like that's probably the most important thing you could do right now. If you can't do nothing else, find time to think.
One of the things, and that's great, Carl and Maul, you said to make these future decisions, right? So let me play devil's advocate, right? And you saying Belichick, which I agree with you, made a decision to like, yo, I'm going to go with my man, just hopefully, even if I lose this one, it'll get experience from my man and he can, right? But I think in order to do that, to go back to an earlier pod, you got to be in the shallow end, right? Because if you're in the deep end and you about to get fired, can you make that same decision? Obviously you wouldn't get fired if you was going to the Super Bowl, but I'm saying like, say I got, win or lose, I'm about to lose my job. Would you have still been able to make that decision that says I'm a bank on the future?
If you believe it.
And just to put some flesh on it, there's a lot of people out there who like, man, I'm hearing you more, and I need to make this decision for 2 and 3 years down the road, but I'm in the deep end right now.
Yeah, and,
so
and that's why you got to do it, though.
Like,
that's why you got to do it. That's why you got to do it.
Deep end ain't just going to get shallow.
How long you going to keep treading water?
Yeah.
You eventually going to get tired, bro.
Yeah.
You can't be
and ain't nothing going to change,
you just out here trying to tread water.
I'm just saying ain't nothing going to change.
One of the things you hear us talk a lot about on this show is legacy. We won't be here forever, but our impact can be. There are others that are coming behind us. If there's anyone that relies on you for your financial support, whether it's a child, an aging parent, or even a business partner, you need life insurance. Life insurance can give you peace of mind that if something happens to you, your loved ones would have a financial cushion for rent or mortgage payments, loans, educational costs, and everyday expenses. Having life insurance through your job may not be enough. Most people need up to 10 times more coverage to properly provide for their families. And typically, life insurance gets more expensive as you age. So it's smart to get a policy sooner rather than later. So here's how it works. Policy Genius is your one-stop shop to find and buy the insurance that you need. Click the link in the description or head to policygenius.com and answer a few questions. In minutes, you can compare personalized quotes from the top companies to find your lowest price. You could save 50% or more on life insurance by comparing quotes with Policy Genius. The team of licensed experts at Policy Genius will help you understand your options and apply for the policy that you choose. The Policy Genius team works for you, not the insurance companies. You can trust them to offer unbiased help and advocate for you at every step until you're covered. Now here's the advantage to working with Policy Genius. Policy Genius does not add on any extra fees. They don't sell your information to third parties, and Policy Genius has thousands of 5-star reviews across Google and Trustpilot. Since 2014, Policy Genius has helped over 30 million people shop for insurance and placed over $120 billion in coverage. Head over to Policy Genius right now, policygenius.com, to get your free life insurance quotes and see how much you could save.
So it's like you got to put yourself in a position. Now, here's what you guys got to understand, though, because we're not talking about, I hear some of y'all, and you like, man, you just want me to go out on a limb. Actually, I don't. Actually, I want you to be more calculated than you've ever been before.
Because we wasn't calculated when we left.
Yeah, no,
we
I'm just being real.
We was on the limb.
Yeah, no, I'm being real. Here's why I say
what we doing? We going to do YouTube.
Yeah. But
that ain't a job.
No, it is. But as I said before, when you know where you going, you don't trip on how you getting there. Yeah. And I think most people don't know where they going. Like when I met the fellas, and please hear me, y'all, please. Belichick went with some of the stuff that you're not thinking about. He went with the health. He looking at like, yo, my man more durable. You feel me? Like, yo, if my man got hurt, this football. You a quarterback. If you got hurt once, the probability of them coming at you is greater. Like you're not playing safety. You a quarterback. They coming to get you. Bruh, you got hurt before. So you feel me? So it's a lot of stuff he's thinking about. He probably looking at 20-yard passing rate, quarterback ratio, like who throwing down the field, which one of them making the best decisions. I believe, and I know my boys in the league gonna get mad at me, but I believe there's some guys in the league. I want to say a name, I can't say a name, but I told one of my guys who's doing very well in the league right now that you are actually getting injured because you're so emotional. That's why you getting injured. You emotional, bro. I'm looking at you run a route that you ain't even got to run because my man got the ball over there. It's over. Oh, I'm looking at the way you tackling, like, yo, you emotional. I'm looking at you. I had a baseball player I was working with. Yo, I see the guy who looked at his film all. He running to catch a foul ball, about to kill himself. The guy's like, bruh, why you? I was like, I want you to look at the same play. Look at the veteran that's on the squad with you. My man wasn't running over there trying to why? Because he's not about to mess up 5 years over one foul ball. It's a foul ball. Yeah. If you don't catch
that was like mauling the police force trying to chase down all the criminals. The old timers like,
I'm just saying.
Sit down, young man.
I'm just saying. Like,
we'll let this sort itself out.
No. Some people was probably on that.
Yeah.
And so I'm saying to you, what you don't realize because you have the inability to self-assess.
You don't say.
Yeah. You
heard this somewhere before.
Yeah, you struggling because you're making emotional decisions that you're thinking are rational decisions. They're not. They're emotional. There's no empirical evidence. I had evidence to prove. Now, I'm not God, Ma, but I had evidence to prove, yo, I got this far by myself. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I ain't in Michigan by chance. I got to Michigan because some people saw me and was like, you good enough for us to invest in, right? I've been speaking for a long time, and I have a, a genre that's filling me. You feel me? So I knew, yo, if I go to Michigan State and I find a couple people who can help me with what I've already taken from 0 to at least 3 seats, I was a 3. So I went from a 0 to a 3.
3.1.
Okay, 3.1. Okay, it's getting better, Ma. It's getting better, Ma. You know, and so I'm saying I came with a 3. I didn't come with a 0. Yeah. I came with, yo, speaking works, this works, but I need a different team to take this thing to the next level. What better place to come to a university with young talent, bruh? Yeah. The NFL doing it. Hungry. The NBA doing it. Yep. So I need to go where the NBA and the NFL going to get there, and it worked. Wow. You feel me? It worked, bro. So I'm saying to a lot of you.
Did you think that at the time, though, or did you just look?
I knew that.
It sound good, revisionist history.
I knew that.
Back, right?
You know what I'm saying?
I
knew get the 5 stars, but it's
But here's a challenge. I knew it. But I knew it more because I had evidence. C hadn't been on the road with me since I was 19 years old. So he didn't see what I saw. Like, he saw what I saw in me, but he didn't see the evidence. Yeah. Bro, I was at churches where I spoke for 6 weeks with no money, and then the president would come out of nowhere and write me a $6,000 check. So the $6,000 check wasn't $60,000, but I knew, yo, people paying for this. People coming from all over to my revivals and getting baptized. Yeah. Like, I'm like in the D League, but it's like the dude in the D League that know he about to get. He know he about to, because he put up 37 and 10 and 12. Yep. So he ain't in the league, but I know what the league is looking for. Yep. So if I keep putting up these numbers in the developmental league, so when I got there, again, for C, it might not have been like huge, but I did show him the video. That was evidence. See, I just left
several times.
Bro, I showed it to him because I wanted him to see my evidence.
What was the school?
It wasn't a school. It was Omaha.
Like, check this out.
Hey, and Ma,
I ain't gonna lie, because of where I was like fire.
Ma, and not only was it fire, I wasn't on that. I was on the fact that Omaha Mutual, life insurance, bro, they got paper that they brought me in. So I'm like, yo, if I could convince Mutual of Omaha to do something, I know in Michigan, sooner or later, we're going to be able to. Yeah. So, bro, I had evidence, bro. I had thousands of hours of, GED, thousands of hours, Bell Tower Ministry, thousands of hours, Break the Cycle. So was it this level? Absolutely not. But to be honest with you, it's still the same thing. You understand what I'm saying? Like, don't make it like the developmental league ain't basketball. Don't make it like the rims ain't the same height and the gym ain't the court. Now, of course, there's some things that they don't have that the league at, but it's basketball. So by the time I got to see, bruh, I had enough evidence that regardless of how he felt, he saw enough evidence to go, I'm about to abandon And you know it take a lot for C. Like now he ain't budging like, but I'm just saying back then I got C to budge. Now I don't know if I can get him to budge now, but back then somebody who's very aggressive, know what they want in life. Like it wasn't like I convinced some scrub to work with me. I convinced somebody who had a dream and a goal and knew what they wanted to do with their life and saw themselves as gifted and talented. I convinced him that, bruh, you need to come on the squad and help me take this thing to the next level.
Yeah,
so yeah.
And you said it, and people, I hope people hear that. And we've talked about this before at conferences when we teach and stuff like that, but it was like, yo, he was at a 3, but the reality of the situation was I was at a 1. Yeah. And so here go the thing. Most of you at 3 trying to attract a 10.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
To help you get up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And so he was like, yo, I'm going to find some talented ones.
Absolutely.
Who can come up with me. Most people don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, let me find the person that's – but a lot of people don't – listen, you said it. A lot of people ain't trying to build no table, bro. I'd rather just pull up and see that yours. And again, at the end of the day, you get compensated different when you build your own table.
But that's because in order to build your table, and we said this, you have to be able to know what you're building, right? You got to be able to see the structure in its entirety. You know, and that's what's so crazy, man. We doing this development right now, and we have our strategy meetings every Thursday, right? And I was just telling C, like, man, this is crazy. Like, bro, building a development is everything. Like, because you have to look in the future. Everything that you're doing today, I'm talking about from the foundation, you got to figure out how long this structure is going to be here. You got to figure out how many people are going to be here. I didn't even know that we have a traffic study. We had to pay somebody to do a traffic study, not to just talk about how much traffic is there now, but how much traffic is going to be
20 years.
In 20 years. And will this building, like how do you, the parking lot, just the parking lot and how, how cars pull into the hotel that we build, and will it block traffic and things like that? I mean, it's so much. Everything with this structure is built on the future and its capacity for the future. And so that's what a lot of people missing. You are building your structure based off of you today. You're not building your structure, meaning your physical structure, and making decisions on the capacity.
That's why, for real, and Maul, put us all on trust. Like, yo, you got to have a trust. Like, I wasn't on that because I'm like, I'm in my 30s. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, why am I getting the trust? It's like, dog, but to that point, again, and Maul, I think, has always kind of had that gift where I think that wasn't necessarily our gift. Like, we knew we wanted to be in the future, like whatever, but Maul was like, you got to trust, you got this, you got 18 insurance policies, you got 6 I'm like, dang, like, Maul really is on that legacy piece where I think, early on, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm grinding for my family. Like, today, though. You know what I'm saying? Not in a bad way. Like, I'm hustling. I'm like, okay, cool. We about to buy a crib. We about to, you know what I'm saying? And it's only in the last few years since Maul came around that you start making it like my trust is done now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a Quinney family trust. And it's like, dang, like, I never thought I would have a trust fund. Like, you hear trust fund babies and stuff like that.
My kids trust fund babies.
100%. They are. And I'm like, wow. But, like, I did it. Here go to, okay, look. So I think the camera need to hit Carl. So look, let me say this. I don't want nobody to miss this. You know what I'm saying? Wait, what was I about to say? Oh, here's the thing. This is why you don't like doing it, right? This is why you don't like doing it. Because guess what? I had to spend money to get the trust done, right? I mean, it ain't cheap. You know what I'm saying? Here go the thing. This is the reason why you're not making a future decision. Because guess what I did, Mo? I spent the money. Me and Candace sat down with my attorney. Shout out to my attorney, Gabe, phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? I'll put y'all on her. She does phenomenal work. She did our trust. We paid. And that's the end of the story.
You mean I don't get nothing?
Bruh, I spent that money.
I ain't getting nothing out of the deal.
I ain't have a car.
I ain't got nothing to show.
I didn't even have like a sweet gift to give my kid. Like, bro, it was nothing. And so most people won't make that future decision because they don't see something tangible right now. You mean to tell me this is something that is going to pay off 40, 50, 60 years from now?
It ain't going to do nothing for you.
I'm saying even if it does.
Yeah,
like,
I'm just
it's
saying
not doing enough for me now.
Yeah, but I'm saying
that's
the biggest problem that people have.
That's why people want to invest.
Yeah,
that's why people won't get life insurance.
That's why people
I'm not going to benefit from the life insurance.
Yeah,
I'm saying, or you go out and you buy a car you can't afford, but you ain't got nothing invested in the market.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I invest in the market. My money is I can't even see my money like that. Like, bro, that takes a different mindset, and that was something.
Wealth is a different mindset.
It is. Okay, all right. Organifi. No, I promise you, that's a whole nother pot. I'm not going there right now. Organifi. Shout out to Organifi, the superfood green juice powder, keeping us powered up throughout this podcast, man. Go to Organifi.com. Use our promo code Success, man, and make sure you get a little discount on your order. All right. Also, Game Changers. Y'all know I've been telling y'all about Game Changers. It's been incredible. Listen, man, we got people doing big things. If you know any of the people who've been through Game Changers, holla at them, just ask them. They'll let you know. But specifically right now, I want to talk about the Game Changer, Robert Marshall. My man, Robert Marshall. All right, he said, Game Changers helped me grow my speaking, books, and events business so much that I was able to buy a 6-bedroom house in just 6 months. Hit my man up. If you think it's cap, hit my man up and watch him go to that next level. All right, y'all need to hear this. Robert helps black boys and black men who have experienced sexual abuse overcome and heal from their trauma. Robert has turned his message into a mission. He's turned his message into a school tour. All right? Come on, man. If you want to get to that next level as a speaker, you got a gift inside you. I'm going to be real. This is what I do better than anything in the world, and this is what my coaches do better than anything in the world. Shout out to Aisha, Val, Nikki, Cantus, the whole squad. Just an amazing group that is, you're going to get on there. You're going first of all, go to freespeakertest.com. Freespeakertest.com. Figure out what kind of speaker you are.
And that habitat stacking is right there. Habit stack right there. Yes.
Get your free habit stack.
Yeah, the habitat for humanity. Yeah, we giving all my stuff away for free so you can build your whole life. Build your whole family up, your whole nine. Yeah. Habitat for ET.
Freespeakertest.com. Figure out what kind of speaker you are. All right. And once you figure out what kind of speaker you are, we're going to help you develop that into an income stream. Whether you want to be, just a side, hustle, do your thing on the side. If you want to make it a career, whatever you want to do, just earn some extra income for your family. Go to freespeakertest.com and let us help you get to that next level. Numsi, make real estate real. What you got?
Hey, man, if you're not gifted in speaking,
right?
Come on over to that.
Come on over to me.
I'm just saying.
Or if you are,
I'm just saying, bro, you ain't got to be gifted to do real estate. You just need the right information.
Let's go.
Let me tell you something. On this whole podcast, we've been talking about making the right decision and current decisions, future decisions. Let me tell you something. Decisions that I made at the age of 22 years old. Is still paying me. Still. The first property.
Even in the pandemic.
The first property I ever bought, I still own it. That one property was a 4-unit building, has made me over $1 million over the last 22 years. I bought that building for $150,000. That building today is worth over $700,000. 22 years, one decision. Made.
One property
22 years ago is still paying me dividends, bruh.
How many times you been in that 22 years?
5, maybe. And I ain't been in that building in the last 10, 12 years.
And to think, before I met Ma, I used to be like, I don't know real estate. That's not my thing. I used to literally say that. Like, people would be like, because when you start getting money and stuff like that, people start looking at you like, oh, what are you into? Are you into real estate? And I'd be like, I don't really, I like to invest in stuff I know about. You know what I'm saying? I'm that was my excuse.
As he take his keys and go home every single day and go into his property.
Facts.
It's like, bro, you know about real estate.
When I was a child. Spake.
Come on over.
So, hey, makerealestatereal.com. Come on over. You already doing it.
Yeah,
Let's just show
make money
you.
From. That's what Maul said it changed me.
Yeah.
You're already doing it.
You're already
Get
doing
on the right side of it.
That's it, bro. You're already doing it. Everybody is doing it.
Everybody.
MakeRealEstateReal.com. Deeper than the brand.
Come on, deeperthanthebrand.com. Hey, last month we talked about your niche, all right? And she just talked about it from the game changer perspective. But I'm just not trying to be funny. You got to understand the industry. So we're actually studying your competitors. We're walking you through, hey, what is your competitor doing? But not to see what they're doing, but I want you to understand why they're doing that and how you can use what you're doing now to fill the gaps. Like we always talk about filling the gaps. So it's not just, it's content creation, it's understanding social media, but we're going deeper than that. It's deeper than the brand. So we're trying to teach you how to really take what you have, man, and take it out to the world. So deeperthanthebrand.com.
Yeah, you can go to habitstacking.
We're going to throw habitstacking in there for y'all too.
Hurry up and go
to
right now,
habitstacking.net.
because the internet about to go.
.org.
Yeah, the internet about to crash because everybody going to it right now. So better hurry up and get there before they shut the whole
mixtape.
Yes, go get all your free content from ET. Habitstacking.com.
He put his little heart and soul into that joint. Carl was like, "Look, if you buy this water, free habit
to you.
If y'all don't know what we talking,
we're trying to stick to our pillars. Your pillar E is people.
Yeah,
I want to help people.
Hey, you know what's so funny, bro?
Yeah.
We going around the table and I'm just listening. Before we even got to Carl, I was like, oh, it's going to come around to E. See, E face just like up.
Habitstacking.com. Hey, I'm being real though, y'all. I do fourth quarter. I do got a book coming out my birthday week. If y'all could just help me since y'all getting habit-stacking for free. If y'all could just go and buy the book
we trying to hit that New York Times bestseller.
Yeah,
you gonna do a book
incredible.
release party or anything like that?
Yeah, Chicago.
Oh, no,
okay,
we doing
cool. Chicago. Take me home.
Is it gonna be warm?
Yeah, September. I'm doing it my birthday
it still
weekend.
should be good.
Yeah.
Doing it my birthday
we gotta set that up.
Yeah. Mom's Duke's gonna be there.
Yeah.
My bad, I'll be in Dubai. I'll be in Dubai. Y'all FaceTime me. Hey, we love y'all, man. We out of here. We'll see you next week.
I want you to focus on here right now. Don't you worry about when you get home. You concentrate on this opportunity. You don't worry about tomorrow. You concentrate on this opportunity with all your